Yeah, afternoon all, how's it going? Tuscan Marco here from wheelerbetting.co.uk. We're back in the Lord Raglan in St Paul's Cathedral area of London, talking Football League for the guys at We Love Betting. Mark's got 3 bets to pick, he's lining them up, he's confident, he's eager, his chest is pumped out. First of all, I want to ask you about events at your club this week. Everyone wants to know your view on Harry Redknapp's sack it, or rather, limp walk
away. Yeah. Bizarre timing, bizarre situation. It's been coming for a long time. Pressure on his grown, and
his knee.
There's a feeling that the witch is dead. There'll be a huge lift around the club, to be honest, for Saturday's game against Southampton. Salez involved, which is always a good thing, but. Slightly, very, very concerned. But Tactics Tim could be on his way in, or is coming in.
That is worrying. But yeah, they've been playing that Ding Dong the Witch is Dead song quite a lot. I've heard that since Margaret Thatcher died. Heady days. Anyway, we've got game 1 in the Championship this weekend. Watford against Blackburn. 2 sides. Blackburn a bit disappointing for me this season, Mark. I know we were both keen on them at the start of the campaign. Watford definitely still finishing in the top 6. Do you think they'll win on Saturday in this game?
I think they certainly could. They're even money to win this game, which was okay. It wasn't something that really struck out at me because I do like Blackburn, and they got that win last weekend away at home to Fulham, which is putting them back on the right track. But Watford, of course, went to Bournemouth and had to play with 10 men for pretty much 90 minutes. They only saw 29% possession in that game. They were chasing shadows for the whole of it. But Gabriel Angelo, who was sent off in that game, is available for this game, so they'll bolster that defence. Looking for 7 wins in 10, but as I said, I'm not fully convinced in Watford just yet. I think they're flattered to see sometimes they can turn it on, they can rip teams apart, but they can be exposed pretty shabbily in defence, and I think that only leads to one thing on Saturday, which is goals. You look at the Watford front two, Vigalo and Deeney, and they've got goals in them. Vidra's on the bench here, and they're scoring in 22 of their last 28 league games this season. You go back to last season to now, and they scored at least twice in 19 of 37 at home. So loads of firepower there. And as for Blackburn, of course, you've got Jordan Rose, Rudy Gestede supposed to be fit for this game as well. But even if he doesn't make it, Chris Brown made a big impact against Fulham last weekend up front. They've only failed to score in 5 of their 28 this season. So I'm going to go down that tried and trusted Bet365 market of over 2.5 goals and both teams to score, which is even money this weekend. Watford have seen 22 of 37 home league games feature over 2.5 goals since the start of last season. Blackburn 23 of 37 away over the same time period. Both teams, absolutely fantastic for both teams to score punters here. So just combine the two and you get an even money shot.
Sounds good. That's the Championship done and dusted. On to League One, and very quickly tell the story of last week. Every week we record a video for another website that involves a win in both teams to score bet. We both got it right last week, and we forgot to send it to the guys, so we missed a gold opportunity. But your bet was Scunthorpe. They beat Leyton Orient, winning BTTS, and that paid out, of course. And you're getting
7-1.
7-1. Mine was Man United Leicester, not quite as impressive, but Scunthorpe again. And you're thinking here, I really like the look of the side. I love Matt Robbins, like you said. They're home to Oldham on Saturday. I'm curious to find out what your view is here.
Yeah, I mean, Scunthorpe have had a few issues, been playing at home in Blandford Park, which is kind of what puts me off, because I like Oldham as a team. I think they're a very decent side. I think they're set up very well by Lee Johnson, and they're well capable of going and getting a point. So I kind of looked away because, Scunthorpe had to ride an early storm in that game against Leyton Orient, and they were very clinical in their finishing. They were helped by a goalkeeping howler as well. The 4-1 win, they're just surging up that League One ladder at the moment, and I think this game really smells of goals. Look at Scunthorpe, they've won 7, drawn 5, lost 2 in the last 14 League One matches, which of course is very, very good. They've won 2, drawn 2, and lost 4 in the last 8 at home, which isn't so convincing. 6-4 on the home win, might appeal. You might get involved. I'm probably going to swerve it. Instead, I like again the over 2.5 goals in both teams to score. Scunthorpe just 1 clean sheet all season now. 25 league games, just 1 clean sheet. But you look at their attacking potential. Paddy Manning hogs the headlines. With on-loan players Tom Hopper and Liam O'Neill were outstanding last weekend. They've also got Gary McSheffrey, of course. So I'm looking at over 2.5 goals in both teams to score. 6-5 with Bet365. Winning selection is 6 of Scunthorpe's last 9 at home. Exclude the top 4 as well, and it's been a winner in 8 of the last 12 home and away in the league. Oldham beaten in midweek by Barnsley 1-0. Pretty meek performance apparently from Lee Johnson's men, but just quite a bit of a surprise really. It's only the 7th time they've failed to score in 27 games this season. Signed some deadlines today, strikers as well in Reece Murphy and Connor Wilkinson. They'll be fancy their chances against this Scunthorpe side who can't seem to keep clean sheets, and will have to probably score at least twice to get the win. So makes sense to me. Back in the bigger price.
Yeah, of course, Lee Johnson could ask his dad for a hand as well, couldn't he? Because he got the,
yeah.
The bullet for
It's a bit sad, really.
It's sad, I know, but understandable, you have to say, you know?
Yeah.
Well, he's done great things, but obviously his time seems to have gone for the second time.
Shame, I do like Gary Johnson.
Yeah. Anyway, game 3 on to League 2, and one of the loads of nice wee subplots in the English League season just coming at the boil now as we get to Valentine's Day, and one of them is the League 2 relegation battle. It's really full of teams in that bottom 8 at the moment. And I watched Manish last night, and Tranmere up in about 17th. What happened? Post 2 odds Mickey Adams.
Yeah.
They're at home to Carlisle on Saturday. Are you going with wee Mickey here?
Yeah, definitely. I think what really summed up Mickey Adams to me last weekend is that they went away to Exeter 1-2-1. Max Power had a penalty which could have basically finished the game. Went for the kind of, I can't remember what stupid term people use, but the dinked penalty. It was saved.
Check that.
Yeah. Whatever it is, anyway.
Panenka.
Yes. When missed, and Mickey was absolutely fuming, as he should be, and it's only setting really high standards at Tranmere now. They've picked up 18 points from their last 9 games, up in 17th, as you say. Jennison, Myrie Williams and Rory Donnelly with the goals last weekend, 2 players who are very good for the standard. And as I said, they're setting high standards. 11-10 with Bet Victor at home this weekend, which is something that really does appeal for me. 3 wins and 2 draws in the last 5 at Prenton Park. And this is a Carlisle side who are showing sort of signs of revival themselves, but to me are still going to struggle on the road, because those problems don't just go away overnight. They've suffered defeats in 10 of the last 14 on the road since relegation. Took 2 wins in the last 4 away as well, you could say. But they're averaging almost 2 goals against away from home as well. Failed to score on 6 occasions away from home. They had to come from behind against a Mansfield side dropping like anything at the moment. So
I think off a cliff.
They are, and I think Brunton Park, there's home comforts there for Carlisle, but going away to Prenton Park is something completely different, and I think Tranmere odds against is a bet for me. 11% of Bet Victor.
It's Tranmere for Mark, definitely. We Mickey have another good weekend as Tranmere climb back up the League 2 table. Yeah. Excited for the weekend. 3 good games, 3 good bets. Let's keep the winning run going and keep watching, keep clicking the mouse towards wheelerbetting.co.uk. We need your help.